For God's sake, Sophia, pull yourself together and let us eat.
Eat? You never told me we were coming to Nigeria to eat. You told me we were coming back home. So what the fuck are we doing in this fucking hotel room? What?
Sophia, you heard what your brother said.
To hell with what my brother said. I'm not eating any food here. I'm going home right now.
Sophia, your brother that I saw is still very nervy. And he will not hesitate to hand us over to the police if he sees you anywhere around that palace before he permits us.
No, mother. You are the one he will hand over to the police, not me. You were the one who betrayed our father. You committed such crimes against a man who loved you so much. The father of your children. In fact, you deserve to be in prison, not in a hotel room. You are very wicked. Very wicked.
Really? And what about you, Sophia? You think I'll keep my mouth shut about Kenya and everything we have done in Nigeria since we came back if you ever cause your brother to expose me to the police? You're right. I'm a wicked woman. Now I want you to get it into your head that my wickedness did not stop with your father. Standing before you is still that same wicked woman. Don't dare me, Sophia. Don't dare me. Now sit down and let's eat.
Come in.
Oh, sweet.
Roast beef. Good morning.
Good morning. And sorry for waking you up this early.
It's okay.
I want us to pray together. I want you to pray for me for God's wisdom and strength in today's meeting with the royal cabinet.
You're scared?
I'm confused too.
You know, in our lifetime, on several occasions, Mom has asked God to pray for her in difficult moments. I think we should do same.
I want this to be strictly a family affair.
She's technically part of the family. Besides, I'm too scared and confused to pray coherently.
Is she faring any better?
Circumstances of life have made her a woman of steel. Let's tap from her wisdom, her strength, and experience.
Go on, call her.
Gold. Gold. Gold.
My dear princess, now God has really left me with no hope. It's now clear that I'm destined to dream about a family for the rest of my life. You and Prince Piv have enough in your hands at the moment. Let me not overburden you with my own problems too. I'm gone in search of my true destiny. May the souls of your good parents and Okonkwo rest in peace. Amen. I love you from the depths of my heart. Bye. Gold.
God, what is she doing? Oh, no.
And you said you found this in her room?
Yes. What do we do? I mean, we can't possibly...
It's okay.
Spiv, please say something. What do we do?
You know, our parents left a lot of assets for us. And gold is one of them. I'm going in search of her.
Wait! She's like my twin sister. I have to go with you.
No.
Don't try to stop me. Please. Grandma, you asked her to take care of me. Are you still there? I watch her family went the way they did. At a time they were about giving me the only thing, Grandma. The only thing I crave for all my life. Family. Grandma, if this is a conspiracy of the gods against me, where were you when it was hatched? Where? Now talk to me. Show me the way forward. I will never taste anything till I die. Talk to me, I'm listening.
It's okay. It's okay. We understand your dilemma. But do you understand ours?
Yes. No. You don't. Else you'll have known this is a wrong time to do what you're doing. God. Please. My first day in school, I was just 3. I saw a woman, a tired and hungry woman with a baby, begging for alms at the school gate. I refused to be driven into school until my food be given to them. From that moment, the woman, the baby, became my friends. Moved by my attachment to them, my parents rented a good accommodation for them and put the girl in the same school that I was attending as soon as she was of age. At age 13, she decided to come live with us, despite her grandmother's objections. She would not eat, nor stop crying until her grandmother agreed. Thus, she and I lived together through our university days and beyond. On my 25th birthday, I requested of my parents to formally adopt her for real, so she could be the sister I had always seen her to be. On her grandmother's deathbed too,
she, in her own wisdom, handed her over to me to take care of her. So tell me, dear friend, how has my family tragedy killed everything we add to each other? How?
I know why you did what you did. You did that because you believed that without our parents, the family you were promised is no more. Didn't you? You're wrong, my dear. I am now the father and Shasha the mother. Whenever you have a need for a family, look not beyond the two of us. Moreover,
what are you doing here?
Sophia said she's tired of staying in the hotel anymore.
Oh, you need money to go back to wherever you're coming from?
I want to come back to my father's house without further delay.
Not until I decide so. If anything, I expect you to pray fervently that I would even agree to that at all.
She was the one who offended you, not me. I am your sister. Father's blood, just like you and Shasha.
After 30 years of living my life without any idea of your existence, or you really think that I'll carry you on my shoulders back home the very moment I set my eyes on you?
Do you realize that you're leaving me with no choice other than to force you to allow me back to my father's house through a DNA test ordered by a court of law?
Uncle Ebuna told me that on my father's insistence, the public was not told of what your mother did to him till last week that he died. Now, assuming you carry out your empty threat, and in the process the true story is told, where does that leave your mother?
I don't care.
You don't care? Says a lot about the type of upbringing given.
Now, that is an insult.
So shut up, mosquito. In case you've forgotten, I'm not your father. Your father is dead, and he never mentioned any of you in his will.
What are you trying to say?
Educate her on how to think deeply when dealing with the man that holds the ace on all fronts. Excuse
me. Fuck.
What are you doing here all alone? My God, who are you?
I'll explain, but first calm down and answer my question. Why are you here?
I'm a poet.
So I was told.
Who told you?
What are you doing here, Gold?
You even know my name? Okay. I'm writing a dirge for their majesties, so I'm here in search of inspiration.
You're here in search of inspiration, and instead, you're about to secure yourself a future full of affluence and laughter.
What are you talking about?
Open it. Go ahead, I'm harmless. That's the reaction. 1 million naira cash. And that's not all. You get extra 3 million naira if you do what I'm here to tell you.
What?
Hey. Put the content in Princess Shasha's food before nightfall today and contact me for your balance.
A poison?
Pick it up.
You are behind the death of their majesties? Chief Ebuna and the hotel waiter?
You ask too many questions, Gold.
What if I say no and decide?
If you say no or refuses to do as I tell you after leaving here, or even think of exposing this, I promise you, you'll be dead before you even pronounce the first word.
Okay. But you have to tell me who is behind the murders, or I will not be part of it.
You're not in position to give me conditions, Gold. In fact, you have just 10 seconds to make up your mind, or I will...
You will kill me and find another person to do as you want?
Exactly. So I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, fine. I'll do it. Yes. How are you?
Good girl. Very good girl. And I will count on you. But remember our agreement. No pranks, or you'll be dead before you know what hits you.
Thank you. Gold, are you okay? I was told you went out early this morning. Did you succeed?
Almost.
Maybe being a dirge. Perhaps you have to look less in the face of nature for inspiration and look more in the face of grief.
My princess, grief has no face.
I am the face of grief. Look into my face, Gold, and you will write the best dirge ever composed.
That's very...
My princess. Oh, yes. My princess. I'm fine. Wait, my princess. Somebody help. Somebody help.
Why are you all crying now? Why don't run from rushing to the palace like...
We have been struck below the belt again, Informer.
Meaning what?
The princess of our colleague is
No, it's a lie.
It's okay.
My princess, Hello, ma. Yes. It is done.
That is good. Good. Now, go and rejoin your colleagues and behave accordingly. Okay?
Okay, bye-bye, ma.
She did it. Shasha is dead.
Mommy?
I told you she would play along. I'm a guru in identifying partners in things like this.
Sure you are. You know, I didn't even believe Gold was going to agree to do it. Even at gunpoint.
That's the power of money. She's emotionally confused at the moment, you know. Her type is always a veritable tool for things like this.
I will not forget that lecture. Well, buddy, time to meet her at your agreed place for her balance. No mistakes, please. Okay.
Hello? Abomination. How did this happen? Please take care of things over there. I'll do my best here. The real tragedy has struck.
Is the kingdom in danger, Your Majesty?
Summon the elders immediately.
God, I love her. How could this happen? God.
My prince, please bear it like a man.
Don't you dare talk to me about being a man. A man is a human being and not some inanimate object.
Warriors love with dignity, my prince. They love like nobles.
Yeah, nobles. Nobles mourn with their last one and not wits cultural bigots like you folks.
Enough.
No. The real abomination was committed when you refused my marriage to Shasha because of some cultural bullshit you're yet to tell me. Your hands are all soaked with Shasha's blood because you refused me from bringing her out of that house of death. And now that she's dead, my respect for culture, including royalty, is dead too.
What do you mean now?
Silence! And where are you going?
To give my love a final kiss, now that her body is still warm.
Your Majesty, he can't.
Chogode, appoint 2 guards to accompany him immediately.
Here.
I've done as you want. The princess of Akoli Kingdom is dead.
I know.
You know? Am I to take it that you have an informant in the palace?
You're here for the balance of your fee, aren't you?
What is it? Why are you staring at me like that? Where is my balance?
You're here for the balance of your fee. And you want to know if someone in the palace is working for me. How do I reconcile both?
What are you driving at?
I'm trying to find out what your real mission here is.
I killed my only true friend for you, and you...
Did you really kill her?
How dare you! Hold it! Drop the gun, you're surrounded by the police. Drop it! Drop the gun!
Nice one, people. Nice one. Bravo. But don't start the victory song yet. The game is just starting.
I want all of you to swear by the author of this royal family that you don't have any hand whatsoever in what has been happening in my family.
Your Highness, are you...
Swear now, all of you, or I will get all of you arrested, detained, and tortured indefinitely by the police. And you're going to swear by this offer that if you have any hand in whatever is happening in this family, let the offer strike you dead when you touch it. Swear one after the other.
I so swear.
I so swear.
I so swear.
In the call log of the suspect was found Ifeoma's number. She called him some minutes after the princess's fake death to update him. On getting to her house with the police, we found that she has been murdered in cold blood. Meaning that there is an in-house side to this crime. Now I'm going to ask all of you, is any of you involved in this crime No, Your Highness. I'm going to ask you this for the very last time. Is any of you involved in this crime?
Your Highness.
No, Your Highness. Now you're going to swear to your innocence by the author of this palace, that if any of you is involved in this crime, that person should die a shameful death. By any means, you are part of this crime.
Honey, I don't feel you're safe here anymore.
Please, don't go there. Going away would mean giving in to whoever is behind this.
I'm staying back. However you view it could mean giving them a chance to succeed with you someday.
Compelling as your argument is, I will not buy into it because of my brother. He needs me now more than ever.
Of course I know. But you know what? I'm staying back here to protect you.
Protect me? From who?
The wicked murderers.
And who are they?
I don't know, but I will never be able to live my normal life if I go without you.
I understand. But you must leave. You are the next king of Udianu Kingdom. What people expect from you in moments like this is courage, not emotions.
To hell with what people think about me. I love you. You're my wife-to-be. What do you expect me to think about them?
Royalty comes with its own burden. This is ours, and we must carry it like people of noble birth. Please, I beg you, go home.
Move!
Friend, stop it.
I said move!
Stop it, you see.
Move!
Don't push me like that.
Move! Don't let them leave this place till further notice.
You urchin! Do I need to remind you of the deadly consequences of manhandling a royal guest like you just did?
I'm acting on the orders of His Royal Highness, the Prince of Akoli Kingdom. Now no more talk, or I will let them loose on you.
You are a liar. He cannot order you to throw us out.
Silence!
Guards, leave us.
Is it true that you ordered those animals to?
Who invited both of you in the first place?
Spiff, the man lying in state inside there is my husband.
Whom you rejected 28 years ago. Have you forgotten that?
I have the same right as both of you to sit by his side and pay my last respect. He is my father.
And you came here today of all days to force that fact down on us?
Shut up, Sophia. No, my dear. We are here to mourn with you.
Are you aware there's been an attempt on my life recently?
Are you by any chance accusing us of being behind it? Are you?
Everybody is a suspect, except two of us. Especially uninvited guests to the palace, like two of you.
You must be very...
If you are here in the next 2 minutes, I'll make you swear your innocence by a powerful deity before handing you over to the police for thorough investigation.
You're not just...
Guards! Highness!
Throw them out of this palace.
Move. Move.
Shift! We'll go.
Mom, this is humiliating. This is an insult. Mom, we need to stop this. We have to put an end to this before all our efforts end up in nothing.
I know it is that girl, Sasha, that is behind all this. Yes. She is the one pushing him to continue treating us like outcasts. Time to stop her before she messes us up completely.
Mom, how do we do that? How in the name of God do we do that in this drab room? How?
Sophia, I have it on good authority that Spiff is falling in love with God.
Is that supposed to be some sort of consolation to us in this situation?
Yes, that is, if we exploit it right. But girls are not aware of it yet. If we can introduce some kind of blackmail into it this early, thus we can put a wedge between Spiff and Sasha.
No. This is a realistic situation. And here you are sounding idealistic.
Sophia, if you can only sit down and plan this, by the time you know it, we will be in that palace. Now,
yes?
Your Highness, you sent for me.
Yeah. I know you have been expecting to hear from Shasha and I about your true status in this family, especially as the last burial rite of our parents was observed last week. My heart has been bogged down with a whole lot of things, your thought being one of them.
I'm humbled to hear that, Your Highness.
My parents promised you adoption, but I'll give you something much more than that.
I don't get it, Your Highness.
Your Highness, someone just brought this letter.
Who?
Just left.
Princess Shasha. Ambition is about to destroy the peace of the palace. Someone trusted by all is plotting to seduce the prince with the sole aim of becoming the next queen of Akoli Kingdom. She is already manipulating him by exploiting his present fragile emotional state. Please act immediately to stop her, because what she intends to do, if she succeeds, is less than noble. Your late parents will never forgive you if you fail to heed this warning and allow the person to turn your noble family into a family of shame. Keep this letter secret, lest you alarm her and she changes tactics and still achieves her evil aim. She's a very intelligent person who knows the royal family and the weaknesses of everyone in it very well. Be very careful, please. Your good friend.
No. Speak with tears. Speak with tears. Speak up. How dare you? Get out.
Let me explain.
Get out!
It's not what you think, Shasha. I was just...
I am so ashamed of you this day.
Can't you understand that I've fallen in love with her?
Crocodile tears is not what you need now. You need to be on your way.
My princess.
Get away from me. There is no need to explain. It is over between us. It's over between you and my family.
You're sending me away, my princess.
How else do you want me to say it?
Into disregard to my grandmother's dying words. Your parents promised to me. Your public request on your birthday.
Everything you're saying now has lost its meaning. It lost its meaning the moment I found out that my trusted friend had become a shameless desperado, plotting on how to become a part of my family by slipping her way into it. That is unacceptable to me.
My princess, I'm a virgin.
And I haven't forgotten that the prince can only marry a virgin according to our tradition. He'll certainly get married really soon in order to qualify for the throne. I'm sorry, Gold. My brother can only marry a dignified queen, not a low-life, two-timing, conniving biatch like you.
Oh, my princess, you called me a bitch. My princess, please.
The maids will soon be here to help you with your packing.
My princess, please. Please
get away from me. Get away from me. Get away.
Please.
What are you doing?
Oh my God. Where do I go from here? Where do I go from here? Where do you expect me to go from here?
From here? Come straight into my heart, into my life as my legitimate wife. Gold. Will you marry me?
Should I be the one to remind the heir apparent to the throne of our holy kingdom what his culture said about a real bride?
Listen to love here, not culture.
My school teacher told me that culture is the totality of a people's way of life. If I got him right, Your Highness, totality means that love too is inclusive.
Are you rejecting my marriage proposal?
The culture of our holy kingdom state that
A prince can only marry a virgin of a noble birth. Virgin like that. Noble birth? I don't even know my family, Your Highness.
Give your consent first. And I'll change all that with a royal decree.
The people will resist, and in the process, I will end up a hated queen.
You can at least stay back and let's see how things will work out.
As Princess Shasha's maid, only she can decide on my continued stay in the palace or otherwise. She has decided. Highness, please. Let me go and carry my burden, please. I do not wish to discuss it.
Do you still believe in love, Shasha?
You are not in love. You're only being manipulated. And I will not allow that.
Up until her death, one thing no one associated Her Majesty with was being presumptuous and lacking in human sympathy. You are her blood. Would she have approved of your decision if she were here today? I leave you with that question.
Make me my princess. I had no future, no parents, no family. As of right now, I want to thank you for making it possible for me to have good education, which is the most important tool for working out a successful future. Always remember that I love you. Goodbye, my dear friend, my sister.
Sophia, wake up. I would like to talk to you.
About what, Mom? Isn't it too late?
I know. I just want to ask you if you have tried asking yourself how we are going to survive if Spiv and Shasha do not accept us in the end.
They'll accept us, Mom.
What if they don't? Sophia, from the look of things, I am the one they are not happy with, not you. If I will ever find myself in that family again, it will be my road into it.
Meaning what?
I want you to start thinking of how to exploit the advantage you have in this situation as their sibling. Exploit Spiv's emotions. If it proves too difficult, work on Sasha. He seems to listen to her a lot.
Okay, I'll do my best, Mom. Right. Get out of my way! Get out of my way! Get out of my way!
Let her be. Return to your duty post.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm sorry about the way I forced myself into the house.
What do you want? Get up.
I came to make certain things known to you. It was just 7 weeks ago that my mom told me about my family. For the past 27 years, I've been living with the lies she told me of how she was a motherless child, raised up in an orphanage, raped on her way back from school during her teenage years, got impregnated, and the result of the pregnancy, which was me. You can imagine my outrage when she finally told me the truth. I came back home filled with joyful expectations, expecting the love of a father and a brother. Sadly, the family tragedy that greeted my return that day left me with no other choice than to cry and mourn for a father I never knew and would never know again. Why are you compounding my grief by rejecting me? If my mom wronged everybody, was it the fault of an innocent unborn child in her womb then? Please, I beg you, look upon me with mercy and save my soul from further torment. Please.
I did not sleep last night. Can you please give way? Let me treat the source of mercy this night.
If you will not accept me as your own, then end it here for me, now.
Your mother would do a better job of it. I'm not as evil as she is.
Please, I beg you, talk to him. I won't be a thorn in your flesh if I come in. Please, I beg you. I will love you. I will love you as my own soul. I cannot wait to be part of you. Please.
You should go now. I'll talk to him later.
Thank you so much. Thank you. But have you accepted me yourself?
is, Your Majesty.
Long live Your Majesty.
Thank you, mouthpiece of the gods. To what do we owe this unannounced visit?
The gods have spoken. The princess must be brought back home immediately.
Immediately? But Owele, how?
Trouble not your heart, Your Majesty. The gods say that they will lead me to her themselves. I take my leave.
Summon the prince and the elders for me immediately.
As His Majesty pleases.
As you can see, gentlemen, she could be here any moment from now.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying that I have a sister? And no one here cared to tell me all these years?
Sit down, son. I said sit down. Eat your apple.
Your Highness, in our culture, it is a taboo for a woman to die at childbirth. If that child survives, he will be banished from the kingdom.
Whose child he is does not count. That happened to be the case with your sister, my prince.
And you agreed that? You agreed to have an innocent child of yours thrown away under the cover of some obnoxious culture?
My hands were tied, son. My hands were tied.
Your father never even set his eyes on that baby.
Who amongst you did that to my sister?
Drop that sword!
Don't even tell me that! Who among you did that to my sister? Who did that to my sister?
Aboku.
Oboko. Who is Oboko?
He was attacked and killed by a lion on his way back after seeing your sister and your grandmother out of the kingdom.
My grandmother too?
She chose to swim and sink with the child, and that makes the child's fate hers too. The moment they left the kingdom with just two tubers of yam, as our culture demands.
This is the reason why I have not allowed you to get married. Yes. Unless your sister returns to the kingdom, you will never marry. And if I die in the process, the family will lose the dynasty.
Dad, this is callous. Elders of Udemu, this is pure wickedness.
Long live your highness.
Go. I'm sorry I barged in on you like this in your grandmother's bedroom. I'm here to talk things over with you.
Is my princess ready to hear me out?
Not yet.
Then there's nothing to talk about with you, your highness. I'm sorry.
Gold. Do you believe in true love?
If that is what His Highness is here to ask me, yes, I do.
Then I'm here to prophesy to you that sooner than later, the power of love will prevail in our situation. Please, don't do anything stupid while we wait for it to happen. Just be strong. And you have done everything for me and for your loved ones gone to eternal rest. Please.
Tell my sister and friend, the princess of Akoli Kingdom, that the good memories I have of her has been my source of strength since I left the palace. Tell her that I dreamt of her last night and woke up this morning to cry for her. Tell her that loneliness has taken her place in my heart and that gloom and tears are now my food. Tell her to lend her ears to the wind for once and she shall hear my cry. The cry of the innocent. Tell her that despite all this, I will love her till the day I'll die.
The good memories I hold of you have been my source of strength since I left the palace. I dreamt of you last night and I woke up this morning to cry for you. Loneliness has taken your place in my heart. Gloom and tears are now my food. Lend your ears to the wind, and you will hear my cry, the cry of the innocent. Despite all this, I love you till the day I die.
From the meticulous to the ridiculous is just one step.
Royalty without meekness and kindness is tyranny.
Nothing manipulates the heart as easily as words, and no one uses words better than a poet. Gold is a poet.
Yes. Words can easily manipulate the heart. Ignorance and anger do it even better and faster. Free yourself from them, and once again, lend your ears to the dying words of our grandmother. I give you this as some food for thought, and once again, eat of it. As I said earlier, I was about calling you to help me with Shasha before you came.
Help you with her? I don't understand. Is my love in trouble?
She's allowing anger to rule the heart.
I will not allow you scandalize whatever it is.
To be more scandalous than you. Abandoning the duty given to you by an old dying woman.
You want to wash your dirty linen in public?
No. You are the one exposing me to the eyes of the public while I was doing my private washing. Cover me back by bringing back the one that called you friend and sister. Back to the only family she knew. The family you and our parents promised her.
Oh, I don't understand what you both are talking about. Where is Gold?
I sent her away.
You did what?
I found out she was doing things.
I will accept no excuse for such an act.
At least hear me out.
Sweetheart, can you separate the head from the rest of the body and still be alive? That is exactly what you have done to that poor girl by sending her away. If you love me, if you really love me, please bring her back to this palace unconditionally.
Thank you for talking sense into me. Both of you. I'm sorry I overreacted.
And thank you for being wise enough to admit that you are not right. Dozin, you said you're here too.
Yeah. That reminds me. I was here to tell you both about my sister.
arrived at the royal retreat just a few hours after the passing of their majesties. And Uncle Ebuna, in fairness, confirmed them to be whom they claim to be. I know this council is not supposed to meet till 40 days after the committal of His Majesty to Mother Earth. And that meeting will be solely to discuss my coronation. Well, after my consultation with the chief priest, he authorized me to call this emergency meeting to discuss this issue. Because though being an heir to this throne, this is not something I can decide without consulting you. So my elders, what do I do?
You said Chief Ebuna confirmed them to be who they are claiming to be.
Yes, fairness.
Well, as your father's only son, you are by our culture your father that we are seeing today. In our culture too, it is a man's sole right to send his wife away or bring her back, as the case may be. In essence, the decision to take is yours, Your Highness. Whatever you decide to do about them, we will give you support.
That's true. Thank you, my elder.
Steve. I'm dead.
No, you're not dead.
I am finished.
God forbid you are not finished.
Yes, I am.
What happened? You're not finished.
I have failed a friend and the dead.
Is Gold in danger? Has she hurt herself?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You left here this morning with some guards to bring her home.
There was no trace of her. And no one had any meaningful information as to her whereabouts. Oh, damn this letter! Damn this letter! Damn you, writer! Damn you!
Which letter? What are you talking about? Shasha. Does this explain your behavior since that day? An anonymous typewritten letter? No address, no name. How could you believe this?
The keys. What did you expect from me? I am sorry. I am so sorry, Gold. Please come back. I am sorry.
How am I going to cope with all this? Just today, the Royal Council pushed back to me the decision to make on whether to allow Sophia and her mother back to the palace. And now this.
Please, bring them back to the palace. Ever since they showed up, it's been from one trouble to another. If bringing them into the palace will solve all this mystery, then please, I'm on my knees, bring them back. I'm on my knees, please, Steve, please. I beg you. What are you going to do about Gold?
Honestly, I can't think straight now. Maybe we have to involve the police.
Police? And tell them that what happened to her. God, I'm sorry. Please, God, come. I'm sorry, my sister. My friend.
Before you, Ono, and the elders of Akali Kingdom, here is my mother. permitted by me to return to this kingdom with all the rights and privileges of a queen of the kingdom. Beside her is my sister, so permitted too. Thank you.
Before I complete the ritual of royal reinstatement, I want first to clearly explain something to your highnesses. My prince, allowing this process to be completed means that your mother will become the de facto ruler of the kingdom until you marry and become the Igwe officially. This entails enormous powers for her. Are you ready to trust the woman before us with such powers? My princess, if you allow this, the lady His Highness called his sister, being older than you, will automatically take over your rights, your privileges, and powers as the first princess of the kingdom. Is that something you are prepared to allow?
She has promised to love me and treat me like a sister at all times. I have no reason to doubt her sincerity. Yes, I agree.
Then both of you come forward to be crowned.
Get up. 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 Start packing your things and move out of the room immediately.
Meaning?
The room now belongs to me.
Excuse you? What about the room Spiff gave to you?
Do I need to waste my time explaining to you that I am now the first princess of Akoli Kingdom?
No. Of course not. There are over 10 empty rooms in this palace. No room is designated as the first princess's room. Why ask me to vacate my room for you?
Sasha, or whatever they call you. Are you ready to move out of this room peacefully? Or you want me to throw you out?
Goodness. Just 2 hours after you are allowed into the palace? What are you? A tiger? Very well then. Spiff must hear of this.
The earlier you come back and start packing, better for us.
What in the name of decency is going on here?
Oh, she actually ran to complain to you.
So this is true. How dare you treat her with such ignominy?
Will you stop that? Stop it! Have you asked her on whose permission she did what she did?
You're not telling me you permitted her to do what she did, are you?
Both of you heard Dionowu earlier today. I am now the regent of Akoli Kingdom, the de facto ruler of the palace. And that means that I am not to be challenged. Not even by you, Spiff.
You swore never to do a thing like this, remember?
Silly comment, son.
Don't you ever call me your son again, because as I talk now, I seriously doubt you are my mother.
Does it matter anymore? I am now in charge. Now, I want both of you to leave my presence and let me admire my new home.
Let me have the car key.
The car is my personal car and I'm going out with it now.
It is my car. The key.
You can't possibly collect the car from me just
Highness. Collect the key from her, and if she tries to resist,
wait for me.
Break her hand.
Don't dare touch me. Get away from me.
Stop it!
What do you think you're doing? Your Highness, Her Highness, the first princess of Akali Kingdom, ordered me to collect the key from her.
That's just to tell you that your so-called first princess is just learning the rules of royalty. And it's everybody's duty in this palace to teach her.
Son, that's an insult. Not to that poor boy, but to your sister, the first princess of Okonkwo.
Can you imagine? Just because this bitch refused to have...
Moderate your silly tongue, Sofia! Or
what?
I will...
Or what?
Now, give that car key to Sophia.
Your Majesty, please. The car is a personal gift. It was a birthday gift from my late parents.
Whatever. I desire it.
On my order, give her that car key.
That will never happen here.
Defying my order because of her will do her no good.
I will not let both of you treat Shasha as if she...
If you do not give Sophia that car key at the count of 3, you will become a visitor in this palace. 1, 2. You're welcome. Anything for you.
Anna.
Now, look at us. You know.
Can you give me one reason why I should not call in the police to get both of you arrested and get you out of this palace this moment? You look at me like that. What? Are you mad?
Well, son, I can give you more than one reason. Reason number 1. Your father did not report the incident to the police when it happened. And everybody who could bear witness is dead. Reason number 2. You do not have any physical or written evidence against me that I did anything to your father. Do you still want more reasons?
How could I have been so blinded with emotions to something so glaring? You are evil. Both of you.
No, don't go rejoicing yet. Because I'm going to call an emergency council meeting to reverse everything that was done and get both of you booted out of this palace now.
Yeah. You need the elders to educate you on the powers Sophia and I have.
Based on the foregoing, elders of Akoli Kingdom, I want you to call both of them to order, or I will be compelled to order them back to wherever they came from with a royal decree.
Well, Your Highness, it is unfortunate that things are taking this ugly turn so soon. But your threat is, to say the least, impossible.
How do you mean or no? Am I no more the crown prince of Akoli Kingdom?
Your Highness, it is only a fully crowned Igwe that can issue such a decree on a queen of the kingdom. Besides, Your Highness, all the things you said that they did are within their powers to do.
Are you, in essence, now indulging and endorsing this outrageous treatment of the princess? Are you saying...
Your Highness, this is your first real domestic challenge as a man. The way you handle it will determine if you are matured enough to lead the people. Don't forget, we are watching and listening.
Speak. What did the elders say?
They only stopped short of congratulating their wickedness.
What? Christ! What manner of culture justifies... I please wish to be left alone, Speak.
Let this be the very last time that you will play my brother against my mother and I in this palace.
Sophia, there is no need.
Address me by my title henceforth.
This is not necessary, Sophia.
In our tradition, when two siblings cannot coexist, the younger one must relocate. Do not give me the impression that both of us cannot coexist. If you still want to live under this roof, this is my last warning.
The princess is back to the kingdom, gentlemen and ladies. Ichiato, he will go outside and perform the necessary rituals and bring her in. Your dad is so happy today.
So am I, Dad. And how about you, baby sister?
Oh my God. Words cannot adequately describe my sense of humor this day.
Once again, you're welcome home, my dear. Son, start preparing in earnest for your wedding to Princess Shasha. With your sister back, you're free to go ahead and marry her.
Thanks, Father. You're such a blessing to me, sister.
Oh, God. We are all blessings to one another. I wish Mom was here.
Yeah.
May her soul rest in peace.
Amen.
What was that for, Sophia?
Mom, I couldn't stand it anymore. I could not.
She's being formally introduced to the people of Udenu as a royal bride today.
Was that enough reason for that lousy ceremony outside and in our own palace? Mom, I mean, why are they rubbing it on our faces? Why?
Sophia. I want Prince to see him to marry you instead of Shasha.
Mom, how is that possible?
Your mother is now the regent of Akoli Kingdom. That means that until Spiff is married and crowned, whatever I say is final. Do you like the guy?
Even if I hate him as much as Satan hates Jesus Christ, I will still marry him to humiliate that bitch.
Then he's yours.
But Mom, after introducing Sasha to the Udenu people as his bride,
you said you like him, didn't you? Then he's as good as your husband.
Thank you.
Are you sure you have packed enough of her personal belongings?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Good. Sophia,
Mom.
Wake her up.
Get up, get up, get up. Up, 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 up.
Your Majesty, my princess.
Get up quickly. You're moving to the royal guest house immediately.
At past 2 a.m.
These guards have been detailed to escort you.
Is Spiff aware of this?
Do you want to get there in the trunk of a car?
Let me pick my things.
Everything you would need has already been packed for you. Time to go.
God! What? What? Okay.
Oh, your phone? I have it. You will not make or receive any call until we say so. And these guards will accompany you to ensure you do not flout the order.
Sophia! Your Majesty, I beg you, my suitors are coming today.
Guards.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Take her away. If she resists, strangle her.
Yes, Your Majesty. My princess, please, let's go.
Wow. Here you are, son. You look dashing in the attire.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, it's my sister's special day.
Yes, and our day as well.
What's wrong with me? How could I be so insensitive?
What is it?
Do you know, I've not set my eyes on Shasha today.
She's okay. Sophia and the other maidens are dressing her up in her room.
Let me see her.
No, not until her groom arrives. No other man shall see her.
Hey, I'm her brother, you know. Father, sort of.
And a man, are you not? Just sit down and wait for the elders. Wait for the elders so that you can keep them busy before the in-laws arrive. I know you can't wait to see your sister.
You know, she has waited for this for a long while.
I know, I know.
You don't have to.
Shut up! Can't you hear the sound of the cannon shots? They are fired to herald the arrival of my husband and his people! He's no longer your husband. Get out! Let me go and... What? Mother! Father! Gods of our holy kingdom! If this be just, then let it continue. But if not, free me from here! Free me from here! Let me go and marry my husband! Free me from here!
What's the meaning of this?
The meaning? The bride is before the groom.
Bride? Where's Shasha?
They banished me to the royal guest house in the deep of the night to make way for this charade.
How dare you? How could you?
She refused to peacefully step aside and allow Prince Dozier marry me.
Prince Dozier is my husband.
Well, he caught my fancy, and my mom permitted me to take him away from you.
You must be joking.
She is right, Your Highness. Princess Shasha must forfeit anything belonging to her to Princess Sophia if Her Majesty supports it.
This is a reprehensible tradition. A tradition that has no respect for people's feeling is evil. How can you do it?
According to our tradition, elders, I must give consent for this marriage to go on, right?
Yes, that is true.
And mine is needed too.
Yes.
I will never marry Princess Sophia.
Neither will I give my consent to such marriage.
Father,
You're here to talk to me, aren't you?
You're the only sister I know.
I'm devastated. And I know you're faring no better. But I am not the one who needs to be talked to. Go back to the palace. Talk to your mother and sister. Convince them to stop doing this to me. And you'll have done everything for me.
Give me your word. You're going to be strong in this, Shasha.
Please, just go.
How could this be, Father? Such an oppressive tradition in this age?
We are royals, my dear.
Why should royalty be made such a burden for royals, Dad? Why?
Where is Dozier?
gods of Udenu, where are you going with the gun, Dozier? Akoli Kingdom, of course.
I cannot do what? Dad, I would rather die than let this happen. If that woman had her daughter would not allow me marry Shasha alive, then they would do that dead. Everything will end in a bloodbath.
Start the bloodbath here. Start it here because I, Igwe Obala, Idika, the Milikwa Wayetie of Udenu, will not stay alive and allow you to go to Akoli and engage it, the dust of shame.
Father, the fight I am fighting is a very honorable one.
Then drop the gun and fight with honor. Honor has nothing to do with anger or brashness, has it?
Those people ruin my day today. My love is out there suffering because of them. And then you ask me not to go to Akali Kingdom.
Dozim, they ruined our joy. We are all suffering because of them. Please.
Elders, I guess I need not to tell any of you the magnitude of the crisis facing us as a result of what happened at Akoli Kingdom today.
Except the prince, Your Majesty.
Ichiatu.
Ichiatu is in order, Your Majesty. Why haven't you told the prince the whole truth in all this?
What truth, Ichienendo?
That you must get married on or before your 28th birthday anniversary, or the dynasty will be taken away from your entire family.
Dad, elders, what you're here to tell me, Father. But if it's to leave Shasha and dance to the crazy tune those evil women are playing at the palace of Akoli Kingdom, forget it. I would rather lose the dynasty than lose my beloved Shasha.
And if you allow that to happen, still lose Shasha, what happens?
I will never lose Shasha, Father. I will fight with the very last drop of my blood. I will marry her, and I must.
You have 6 days remaining, son. And the final decision in the marriage arrangement lies with the Queen of Akoli Kingdom and her children. Now, talking about marrying Sasha at all cost. When you visited the royal guest house this morning, after the cabinet meeting, were you able to see her?
The guards prevented me from seeing her on the orders of Her Majesty.
Have you been able to speak with her on the phone since morning?
They seized her phones.
Did Prince Spiff offer to help in any way?
His hands are tied by their own culture.
Son, moving the dynasty from one family to another in this kingdom involves very expensive rituals, which I doubt if our people are ready to carry out at a time like this. Son, think before things get out of hands. Think, son.
Okay. How the hell did you get to this palace again?
Those who made it possible for me to come to the palace yesterday did it again today.
Are you saying that the guards that were with you fell asleep again today? Mom, this girl is a witch.
And we are greater witches. Get me a guard.
Your Majesty, I came here to beg both of you. Please, I came here to beg you to forgive me if I have wronged you since you came back. If not for my sake, then forgive me for my mother's sake, who brought up your son and loved him like hers. For my father's sake, who married you and showered you with love. Sophia, if my father were alive, he will redefine love and humility to you. Think about how he'll be feeling, watching you, his own blood, doing this to me, another of his blood, and his family. This is how we are going to...
What are you still doing there? Listening to this witch? Or has she cast a spell on you? Get me a guard.
Okay. Your Majesty, according to the culture of Akoli Kingdom, I am your daughter. I crave for your love. I crave for peace in this family and between us. Do not let us...
Mom, he's here.
Good. Now, take this animal out of here and back to the royal guest house. And when you get there, tie up the guards and deny them food for 3 days. Do it now.
Don't touch me. I will go. But remember that the God of justice has never lost in a battle like the one you're waging against me.
And what are you still doing here? Go and carry out my orders on your useless colleagues. Get out.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Go! Mom, what audacity.
Sophia, This is time to plan on how to poison her to death and secure our flanks once and for all.
Shasha.
Gold? The guards allowed you in?
They had no choice. I came with better armed and superior number of guards.
Gold? You ordered the royal guards of Udenu Kingdom to manhandle the royal guards of Akoli Kingdom in order to force your way into this place?
Throughout my life, you have always made your shoulders available for me to cry and rest on in my time of crisis. In the spirit of our long and enduring friendship, my dear sister and friend, I've come to give you my own shoulders too. And I don't care what anybody makes of how I gain access to you.
Gold, this could lead to war between both kingdoms.
If it does, then the gods of justice and friendship are dead. Besides, war is not just physical combat. It is also the absence of peace. And I ask, is there any peace in our midst at the moment?
You can't get me your presence and your words here today. You feel my soul. Gold, can you please explain to me why all these things are happening to me?
Do you have any idea why both of us are alive and who we are today? Do you?
I don't.
You said you wanted to see me urgently.
Yes.
Sit down. I hope all is well.
Yes. Our people sent us to come and inform you that they can no longer tolerate the brigandage going on in the People's Palace. They see it as a consequence of the vacant throne. They have therefore asked us to order you to get ready to mount the throne within 14 days, or you lose it to another family.
14 days?
Yes.
My elders, our culture demands that I should be married before ascending the throne. How do I do this within 14 days?
Your Highness, excelling under difficult circumstances is the true measure of a leader.
Is the cabinet meeting over?
Yes.
I want to see Shasha.
Did they allow you to see her?
I forced myself in with guards.
You did what?
She's my friend. Someone from here has to see her to assure her of our friendship and unflinching love.
But it should have been me, Gold. And not you.
If it had been you, the warriors of our Koli kingdom would have been at our border by now. It will be easier for them to handle because I'm a woman.
That's true.
She sends her love and warm greetings.
How my heart melts for her, Lord. How I grieve for her. Especially with the new twist the elders have introduced into the saga.
What did they say?
With the backing of the people, they have decided to marry Princess Sophia for me with or without my consent.
That's outrageous! Oh God. How could they do such a thing? What has come over this people?
I have just 3 days. 3 days to stop them. 3 days to preserve the love I shared with Shasha. I need your help, God. Please. You must help me. I don't want to lose her. Please. Help me. Help Shasha. Please.
How?
I don't know. I don't know, but please don't let them succeed. Please, I beg you.
Honey, is anything the matter? Why were you insisting that we'll meet at the border here?
Because I want to give you this. The engagement ring you gave me. I'm sorry I can't marry if Shasha cannot marry my brother.
You must be joking. Hey. Gold. I love you. Please don't.
You're begging the wrong person, sweetie. Go home and beg your sister and mother if you want this proposed marriage to stand. I mean, if you really love me.
I've been talking to them for 3 days now. Believe me.
If they're not listening to you, then take control as a man. Use this to prove to me that you can stand your ground and protect me as your wife in time of crisis. Excuse me.
Your Majesty.
Oh, Spiff. What a surprise visit.
Your Majesty, are you aware that your daughter has broken our engagement?
How? When?
Some moments ago. You know, she said that unless her brother marries Shasha, she wasn't going to marry me.
Calm down. Calm down. I'll talk to her and get her change her mind. I can promise you of that.
Your Majesty, it's only fair that if she does not agree to marry me, I will not consent to Dozie marrying my sister.
It has not gotten to that, my prince.
Well, I pray it doesn't. I beg to take my leave.
May the gods guide you. When will these children stop embarrassing me? Gold, why did you do it?
Dad, I did it in defense of love and common sense.
Do you both want to ruin this kingdom and me? How did I wrong you?
That question should be for the queen of Akoli kingdom and her daughter, and not for us, Dad.
But they are not listening to anybody.
Neither are we ready to listen to you now, Dad.
We are on our knees, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, we are begging.
My princess, help us to avert disaster. Please.
Get up, elders. You said you came from Shasha.
Yes.
And what did she tell you?
She stood with love, Your Majesty.
And you came here thinking I was going to stand for something else? What makes you think I don't love Prince Dozien?
My princess, with due respect, love is a two-way thing.
In other words, you are accusing me of imposing myself on your prince. What an insult! What?
Calm down, Sophia. Calm down. Elders of Udenu.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
The appropriate people to talk to on this are leaders of Akoli Kingdom. This is a cultural matter. Like you, our hands are tied too. Sophia.
Yes, Mom.
I'll be in my room.
Well.
Have you seen these documents before?
What is the content?
They are copies of His Majesty's will, made available to all members of council 7 days after he has passed on, as our culture demands.
Let me see it, please.
Has His Highness ever mentioned to you that his father willed all he had to him and Princess Shasha?
Well, he mentioned it once, though casually.
Well, in case you don't know, what that means is that if he fails to marry to mount the throne within the time given, he loses the throne. And both of you will lose your rights too. My princess will also lose Prince Dozien to Princess Shasha. Spiff and Shasha would have His Majesty's wealth to fall back to. With the brazen animosity you have created between you and them, what becomes of both of you?
Oh no, I know you wouldn't have come to tell us this if you didn't have our interest at heart. Now, what are you advising us to do?
Yes, what are you advising? Because leaving Prince Dozien for Sasha is definitely out of the question. If not, I'll be disgraced forever.
I think it's time
to seek spiritual solution.
Spiritual solution?
Yes. I know one powerful native doctor who will help to get everybody to do as you want in this situation. I know him.
What is it, wise one?
Something is blocking your faces from the gods to see. They've just told me that your hands are heavily stained with sin. Confess your evil deeds to the gods so they can see your faces and help you. If not, forget about the help and go home.
I don't trust this man. Me too. But our situation is desperate. You want to tell him everything? Tomorrow is the last day. Do you have another native doctor who we can go to? Oh, so it's better for us to try and trust him. Poison. We will confess.
Please, let me call her. Please, you have to be quick about it.
Okay.
Who are you? What do you want? Informer.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty. I'm outside, please.
Please don't hold me.
Baby, shut that door and the other one. Then check all the windows, okay? Do it.
Please don't do that. I'm asthmatic. We know. You know? And you're doing this? You want to kill me?
What does it look like we're doing? Huh? Spray it into her face.
Informer! Please help me with my inhaler. It's in my room.
Go for it if you can. Baby, open that door. Move.
Move or we spray.
Move, move. Move it! Move! She's dead.
Are you sure?
Sophia, I am a trained nurse. The blood coming out from her nostrils shows that an important vein in her brain has ruptured due to pressure built up as a result of lack of oxygen. She will not survive it. Good. One down. Let's go downstairs and open up everywhere and spray a little bit of air freshener. For the sake of the maid, it is important that no one knows it is murder. Let's go.
Yes.
Alpha.
Very fine. It all went as planned. He's in the room now.
Good. I hope you didn't hurt him.
No. He didn't even give us the chance to.
Even if he gives you the chance to, under no circumstance should you touch a strand of hair of his.
Hey, watch your tongue. Don't take orders from anybody, okay?
Shut up. Thank you very much for successfully completing the first phase of the operation. Now phase 2.
What do you mean phase 2? Our agreement with you is to kidnap and bring him to you.
And according to you, your fee is 2 million naira. Right?
Yes.
Good. My daughter and I do not even have 20,000 naira as we speak here. So if you don't do the second phase, you will not be paid.
Like Roger said, madam, we don't take orders from anybody. Now our fee or...
If you do not put down that gun, you will be dead even before you pronounce your name.
How dare you? She's not bluffing.
Put the gun down.
Put it. What type of game are you playing with us?
He is our insurance. The second phase is the ransom, its collection, and release of the guy. And everything must happen today, or you will not be paid. Why don't we talk about it?
Without being paid first.
Are you such a dumb ass? Your fee is going to come from the ransom. Deal?
With a man pointing a gun at us, do we still have the luxury of saying no?
Smart guy. Okay, so let's talk.
Let's talk.
What are they? God, please give me the wisdom to handle the issues thrown up by today's events. I am as grieved as I am confused. I want a cold glass of juice. Make it snappy.
Who is that?
It's the waiter, sir.
Thank you very much.
Sir?
Yes?
The porter said I should help him check if everything you will need in the toilet is intact.
Feel free.
Sir.
What is wrong with my stomach? Hello, my friend, please, my friend, please, please.
Hello. Yes. I just watched him die. Yes. I even recorded it in my cell phone for you to see. Yes. So where would I come for my fee? Okay. I'll be there.
We also killed Ifeoma, the palace maid, after the plot to eliminate Princess Shasha failed.
Tumbo kondo, gagai kondo, tumbo kondo, gagai kondo. Tumbo kondo, gagai kondo.
The gods want to know why you did it.
Our situation before and after our return was desperate. We had to eliminate anyone who could stand on our way to settling into the Aloma royal family.
Gize telling fight kono gayon zule na yumo. Gize telling fight kono gayon zule na yumo tumbo kono gaga.
This is the charm you seek. Take it. Break the egg at your border with the Odenu kingdom, and everybody will do as you want.
Just like that?
The gods have spoken.
What is your fee?
This is my humble gift to the royals.
Thank you. We will sure return to reward you handsomely after the wedding.
Thank you.
Somebody kono gagai kono. 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 Ngisa tele mvai kono gai zule na yo.
Chugodi, have you made sure that all the cars are serviced?
Yes, Your Majesty, I've done that. The car is intact now.
Okay.
Dad, I'll marry Princess Sophia.
Is that a joke?
I will also marry Prince Beef, Dad. Yes, we have carefully weighed the situation and concluded that, however inconvenient it would be to us, the consequences of doing otherwise are simply unacceptable.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, the gods of Udena. Thank you, my forefathers. Go summon the elders immediately.
As Your Majesty pleases.
This calls for celebration.
It's a lie. Shasha cannot say such an outrageous thing. I refuse to be manipulated by you. My decision stands.
You are not being manipulated, dear brother. The decision was mine.
Shasha, are you sure you are not acting under duress?
No. I'm doing this to protect the honor of our late parents and your love for gold. The consequences of not doing this are unacceptable. I wish you and Sophia a happy marriage.
Bride is here, my people. So let's proceed with the rituals of royal marriage.
Not yet, please.
Well, gentlemen, for whatever reason you're here has to wait. As you can see, we are in the middle of an important ceremony.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty. Justice has waited enough. Detective.
Gentlemen and ladies, my name is Detective Ngoye from Kenya. I'm here to arrest Sophia and her mother for the murder of Prince Dande Idika, Nairobi in Kenya.
This man he's a liar. He's a hired impostor.
Really?
Yes.
If he is an impostor, am I too? Please, listen to this.
My son, we will confess.
The gods are listening.
My daughter and I killed Queen Julia Aloma of Akoli Kingdom. We sprayed insecticide into her face and denied her the use of her inhaler. And as a result, she died of asthma attack. We hired the boys who kidnapped Prince Beef and told them to kill his father after paying the 10 million naira ransom we asked for. We also hired the hotel staff who poisoned Jifebuna. We also killed Ifoma, the palace maid. after the plot to eliminate Princess Shasha failed.
Both of you are under arrest.
We stand